up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex. You watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where I talk about all things that matter to me in the production of the 4th installment of the live-action Transformers film directed by Michael Bay. Now, typically I do this video series standing up, but I'm feeling kind of relaxed, so I'm gonna sit down and talk about what I gotta talk about. But before I do that, I want to give a big shout out to my friend Barry for hooking me up with this awesome Stormtrooper t-shirt. He was on a trip to Asia, and then he bought some cool shirts, and this is one of them. It's got Stormtrooper doing his DJing. So, thanks a lot, Barry. Anyways, let's talk about Transformers 4. Now, I haven't done a video like this in a long time just because there weren't a whole lot of substantial updates that, you know, were worth talking about, you know. I just wanted to wait till there was enough updates, and then I decided to make a video. So, here I am. Let's talk about some casting news. We got Sophia Myles, who was in Underworld, cast as a scientist, and also we have Chinese actress Li Bingbing. Li Bingbing has been casted. Now, the main reason why she's being casted is because, well, they are filming in China, and if you want to make a Hollywood production in China, you have to use their actors. And it helps make it marketable for the Chinese audience, and also, that's just one of their things. You want to work here, you got to go by our policies. And of course, they want to film in China because China makes up a huge, you know, international audience, and of course, huge bling bling. I mean, cha-ching! So that's what's going on. So Li Bingbing has been casted. Now, I hope they don't do the Iron Man 3 thing where they make two versions, a American version and a Chinese version, which has longer Chinese scenes. Okay, Chinese scenes. This actress, Li Bingbing, she can speak English, okay? She was in The Forbidden Kingdom with Jackie Chan and Jet Li and doing a full-on English role. And, you know, I hope they give her a good role. And I also hope that, you know, there isn't that thing that they did with Iron Man 3 where they cut out those scenes, okay? I think that's a bit of a cop-out, and I think that was kind of unfortunate and a bit of, you know, it feels kind of cheated. You know, I feel that they cheated the audience and they cheated their Chinese producers. So, whatever. Anyways, let's not get too much into that. I just found out also that Mark Wahlberg's character is named Flynn Vincent or Vincent Flynn. I'm not really sure. I mean, Flynn could very well be a first name, too, because I think that was his name in Tron. No, that's his last name. But Flynn could very well be a first name if you wanted it to. I mean, I called Flynn when Tron came out. Anyways, I'm going off topic. Okay, I'm done talking about casting. Let's talk about Transformers characters. I mean, this is all we've been waiting for. As Transformers fans, we want to know which robots are going to be casted in this film, or rather going to appear in this film. I mean, enough with all the human casting. Let's talk about Transformers characters. Now, keep in mind, none of this is confirmed. Now, they claim it's confirmed, but I don't believe it at all, okay? This is just a rumor, and it's supposed to be a reliable source. I'm just repeating information to you and then providing an opinion. I'm not going to contribute in any way in internet rumors. I just want to provide my opinion, okay? So let's just talk about what the story and the characters are. Now, if this is really true, then I'm going to warn you that there is going to be a spoiler warning right about now, okay? So, Dinobots are going to appear. Dinobots are going to appear in Transformers 4. Now, why am I not excited? Because there's no confirmation of it. But Dinobots are going to appear according to this reliable source, and that means Grimlock and whoever else. Grimlock and Swoop for sure, but I don't know about the other three guys, okay? Snarl, Slag, and Sludge. I don't know about all that, but Grimlock and Swoop. Now, how do they get involved with all this? Well, it doesn't exactly explain their origins, but apparently Decepticon Lockdown, he captured, or he's controlling a ship which has captured Autobots, okay? And in that bunch of captured Autobots is Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime brings these Dinobots to life somehow, okay? That's what happens, okay? And then that's supposed to be the story, okay? And also, another thing you gotta know is that Galvatron is supposed to be back. He's supposed to be like a reincarnated Megatron. So Galvatron is back. I'm not, you know, I'm not surprised, but I'm also not impressed, because they could have brought in any other Decepticon, but they decided to bring in another version of Megatron, which we've already seen 3 times now. Also, Autobot Hound is gonna be in it. That's cool. I hope that is true, because I do want to see an Autobot that is not a flashy sports car. So that is cool. Bring some character dynamics into the mix, right? And also another thing that you got to know is that Optimus Prime and Bumblebee are going to be riding on Dinobots. Optimus Prime will be riding into battle with Grimlock in Hong Kong, while Bumblebee rides in on top of Swoop. So that's what's going to happen. Pretty exciting stuff, wouldn't you say? But all of this is just a rumor, so I can't really say a whole lot about this stuff. Now, riding into battle in Hong Kong, Dino Riders, anybody? Do you guys remember Dino Riders? Look, I don't have a problem with that. I don't mind these little changes because it's already been changed so much to the point where it's not that it's unrecognizable, but it's to the point where, you know, change is fine. You know, we've been through so many changes at this point that it's its own version and we have accepted that. Okay, so that's fine. But it also means that Grimlock is freaking huge. Okay, if Optimus Prime is going to be riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you know, like like Gangnam Style, then Grimlock is going to be ginormous. So he could be a really, really giant Autobot, okay? And it also deals with Lockdown controlling a spaceship. Then that solidifies the fact that this movie is supposed to take place, you know, spend a lot of time in space. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Now, what's also interesting is that they're using the choice of Lockdown as a character in the movie. Lockdown was predominant in animated, Transformers animated, and I'm kind of glad that they're exploring the other universes of Transformers. Like I said before, or like many people have said before, Transformers is not G1. G1 is the foundation, but it's also, you know, the Transformers live action universe expands throughout all the different, you know, reincarnations of Transformers, including animated and all the other series. You know, they take little elements from each series and make it into these live action films. So that's what they're doing. Hey, what do you guys think about all this? I mean, this is just a rumor, definitely not confirmed. If it is confirmed, I want to hear it from the filmmakers themselves, okay? That's the only way to really confirm it, or some kind of visual confirmation, okay? But that's really all I gotta say. This is the first time we're learning about any kind of inclusion of robot characters in the Transformers 4 film. This is the first time, but it is still a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed by Michael Bay himself or any of the writers or the producers. So there you have it. That's all I gotta say, okay? I don't mind this story at all. I mean, even though this is just a small story element of a bigger picture, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I like the inclusion of Lockdown. Definitely love the inclusion of Hound, but I don't like the idea of Galvatron. There are other villains that they could use, okay? Dinobots, Michael Bay was anti-Dinobots for a time, but I think that, you know, it's changed so much and he's learned so much about Transformers to the point where he's kind of warming up to the idea. Because when you really think about it, he can do whatever he wants. And that is the problem now, okay? Because everybody wants Dinobots. A lot of the Transformers fans want Dinobots in Transformers live action universe, but they probably want them G1 style. That's probably unacceptable to Michael Bay. So he's going to make some changes. I know he's going to make changes, like extreme changes, okay? They will probably look like dinosaurs, but they probably will look like, I don't know, alien, cybernetic style, Cybertronian versions of dinosaurs. You know, that's my take on it, and I'm gonna call it out. Okay, if Dinobots are really gonna be in it, that's the way I'm gonna call it. Okay, so there you have it. That's all I gotta say about this video. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, the Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. I got a couple of shout outs. I want to give a big shout out to Ragin Nation member Michael Sanders. Thanks for tweeting back and forth. Follow him at Twitter at MichaelSander10. And also, what's up to Denton T1 Paris? I hope I pronounced that properly. Follow him on Twitter at TF4 And also, what's up to Ron? Thank you for the hookup. I really appreciate that. And you have yourself a good one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace. Didn't get the carb version because there's no need for that. This is the MP08 upgrade set, alright? So it's for Grimlock. I have Grimlock.